In this video, we'll have a look at what it takes to complete a fit report from start to finish. Now, before we get into the fit tile itself, we're actually going to start from the facility database, and you can find that under the management tab here. So we'll click facility database. And we've got a site selection here. Now you can start by looking at database information for all of your sites, but if you want to focus on doing your fit report for a specific location, this is where you can kind of make that initial selection. So we're going to look at Ridge Elementary today, and then click Open Facility Database. Now the reason we've come to the facility database first is we want to see where we're at in our fit inspection process. We've got a number of rooms, a number of buildings within this location. We want to see what our progress looks like. Are we ready to do a fit report? And we can find that out very quickly by clicking on the Fit Recently Inspected column here. And that's going to organize some check boxes here. Now what these check boxes mean is that a fit inspection has been completed for this room. As you're doing your fit inspections, you'll find this same checkbox in the room selection dropdown so that you can make sure you're not duplicating work. If you've got multiple workers at the same site on the same day, that checkbox will actually update in real time just to prevent people from kind of doing the same rooms multiple times. We can see here that I have actually got a long way to go, but for the purpose of this demonstration, we'll go ahead and just proceed with the report. The next thing we want to look at is whether we've got some inspections that have been started but not finished yet. That's an important way to kind of finish out the process. So we'll go back to the main menu, and under the fit tile here, we're going to click on all fit inspections, and again we're going to select Ridge Elementary School, and make sure that your date selection field here is appropriate for your workflow. If you're looking for inspections to be done within a 2-month period, 60 days might work. If you want to see more, you might click on the last 365 days. And here on the right, we'll see under Actions Completed. If there were any inspections that had been started and saved, you would see Saved here, and then you can open them up and maybe communicate with your team, have them finish out those saved inspections before you do your report. But that's another important and helpful step to take before you begin. So let's start the report itself. Under the Fit tile here from the main menu, we're going to go to Fit Report. Now you'll notice right away that we've actually got a fit report that's been started but not published. Just like the fit inspections themselves, if you happen to get interrupted while you're doing your report, you don't have to start over. You can save it and come back to it and complete it later. We're actually going to start a new fit report. So we're going to click New Report here up at the top. And then we're going to have a number of selections. You're going to select your location. So again, we're focusing on Ridge Elementary School out of our demonstration district. Here we've got the district representative accompanying. This is going to be the person responsible for submitting your SARCs. So we'll just say that's Bob today. Weather conditions during the inspections, we'll just say clear skies. The school type itself, this is an elementary, so we're just going to say K through 5. And then you'll notice that the number of classrooms and restrooms were already pre-populated. The system knows within your facility database how many classrooms and restrooms you've got, so it'll plug that in for you. And then the date range here defaults to the beginning of the school year, July 1st, up to the current date. You can set that anywhere you want it, but we're going to take the defaults here. And now we've got a few text fields. We've got a field here to enter any information you might want to add for how the district plans to address any deficiencies it's found. It's not uncommon for administrators to just enter C work orders in this field. But if you want to add some more information, you can do so here. If any of the deficiencies you had were noted with comments, and they ought to be, you can actually import all of that comment data by just clicking on Import Data right here. And we're going to default to a date range here at the top. You can actually do 2 date ranges, but here we're just going to go for date range 1. And I'm going to actually expand this out here a little bit to just get all of the comments that we might have for this demonstration. And I'm going to click Import. And there you go. You can see that there's some inspection IDs and specific deficiencies along with their notes in their comment fields. That's automatically populated in there just by clicking Import Data. And lastly, you've got a field here where you have the option to add some inspectors' comments and rating explanations. If there's some more information you'd like to add that wouldn't have been covered inside of your deficiency notes or in the other fields, you can do so here. Then we'll click Next, and we'll just select our inspector name and their inspector title. We'll just call them Inspector. And you'll notice we've got some more pre-populated fields here. So your ADA, again, the database in our system knows your ADA. The estimated building volume, that will be kind of predetermined by all of the volumes for each of the rooms that you've got in the database. Now the site square footage and acreage, that's not populated the first time you do an inspection, but once you've entered that in the system once with one report, it will continue to pre-populate, although you can change it if you need to. And then obviously your estimated building square footage there in its own field. And then you've got a field for the district's response to the report. Again, another option here to add some additional information if you'd like to enter it here. Now, we've got image functionality in our fit inspections. So if for some reason words alone were not enough and you needed to take some pictures of what you were seeing, you can include all of those images for any of the deficiencies in the report just by clicking this checkbox here. And then lastly, you've got three options. You can preview the PDF. Now, that won't complete it, but if you just want to see how it's looking, if you just kind of want to do a check-in or a progress report, you can generate that PDF here. Then you've got the option to publish the PDF. Now, this completes the report for this particular report. It's kind of when you close out the year or your work on the site for the year, you'd click it there. Just know this completes it within Facility Advisor. This doesn't send anything to the county or to the state. This just kind of closes the report out for that school year for that site by clicking Publish PDF. So we'll do that now. And again, it's just going to let you know, okay, you're completing it, you're closing it out. It won't be in the saved list. It will be in the published list now. And depending on your browser, you'll get a pop-up here saying that you've now downloaded a PDF. And there you go. You can see we've got our facility inspection report. Now, the images here that we mentioned earlier show up in the PDF, and you can click on them there and pull them up. If you want to download them and send them to other people, you can do that there. But all of those are kind of hyperlinked within the PDF. And we'll go ahead and look at the published reports list. Now, because I just published it, it's going to end up here. And we'll see here our Ridge Elementary School fit report. And I also want to show you the Export Excel option here. So you can generate a PDF and you can generate the official California fit report template. And so that's what we'll generate now. And once again, the browser is letting us know that we've got that file. So we'll open it up. Make sure you click Enable Editing. Often Excel won't run its algorithms. It won't run the math until you've clicked on this safety feature here. So there we go. We've got our scores. We default to the Totals and Ranking tab, but you can see you've got all of your tabs here included, and you can click through there and review all of that data. But we default to that Totals page. And this is the official California template, so it's appropriate for using with your SARCS submissions.